Had to work late last night, and the truck I don't get my bags put together. I put the stuff in the bags, but they're not like zipped up and stuff. So I'll be taking all that stuff out, but I want to show you guys. Some new items that we picked up. Nothing major, and some cool ideas. All right, so as you guys know, I lost a set of bits to a customer. Yeah, sometimes when you leave expensive tools by accident at customers, they will keep them. They will not let you get them back simply by saying, I don't see it, it's not here. I've had that happen a couple times. Typically, it's going to be Snap-on tools, stuff like that. So it is what it is. I should be more responsible. People should be honest, but I should be more responsible with my tools. So what I lost was a bit set, Blue Point, which also had some Milwaukee, some Snap-on stuff in it too, and some Malco nuts. Nut certs, nut drivers with the flip sockets to where they had two sizes built into one. I could flip it over so that I can clean the magnet. So the silver lining in that dark cloud is that I get to get some new stuff. So I got to try to find the best out of the situation. So the problem that I have with which the Blue Point set was great, man. I've had that set for I had that since I was working like at John's RV, I believe. So that's a good while ago since I've worked there. That company doesn't even exist anymore. So anyway, this is the problem, the rust. Just like these Milwaukees and the Snap-on bits do the same thing. I have them. I need to grab those. I thought I was grabbing those. And that brings me to the Harbor Freight, the rust problem. All right. So all of these expensive, not really so much expensive, but more, kind of middle of the road, high end stuff. I work outside. I'm in the field. I can't not work because it's raining. I bought Carhartt Gore-Tex suits just to work in the rain. I bought like the best rain suit that I could get. And the rain doesn't stop me from working. But it does stop the tools from looking really good because the tools rust. The moisture gets on them. I get done working. What do? Close the case, put everything up. Well, the moisture is still in there, and what ends up happening is this. These tools just got exposed to some moisture from being out. Close the case up. All that trapped humidity just totally rust out the bits. So it's not just Snap-on, as you can see. Snap-on does it. We all know that's the type of steel, alloy, whatever that Snap-on uses. It rusts, and that's probably for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not a metallurgist. I couldn't tell you why some stuff rusts more than others. But even this part, which I need to put on the Hummer, is starting to rust. Not as bad. It's been out here for about a month or so. I need to put it on the vehicle. It is building up surface rust. So that's just steel, So I went back to something that I used at the beginning of my career when I couldn't afford all the nice fancy tools. And this is what I started off with, Harbor Freight. I had all the sockets like this. I had these bits. I used them. And they're a little soft, meaning that the tips round out over time quicker than these will. It takes a long time for the Snap-on and even the Blue Point to round off, like over a year, right? But these are like, $3 or $5, something like that. I mean, they're super cheap. This is Harbor Freight. But the advantage of these is that the anodized coating that they have on them, like my toolbox, this is anodized aluminum. They don't rust. These things get wet, get left out, put away, they don't rust. So that is a major advantage, and why I'm probably gonna just stick with those. I'll keep these on the truck, but my main go-to set is gonna be these Warriors. I definitely, this will be in one of my bags, but I definitely would not pull these out in the rain because of this. So what I'm gonna do is, the only downfall is you don't get the case. So that's part of the reason why these cost more. You know, you get the case. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna remove everything out of this and put these bits in here, and it'll be like my Blue Point case where I had space for other things. I don't know if I could fit the DeWalt in there or not, I doubt it. But it has its own case. Let's take a look at these two before I transfer those over. So this is what we have. This DeWalt set. I wish I had the packaging out here so that we can get the part number and whatnot. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have it. Got these off of Zorro, less than $20. Goes from 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, as you can see. Has a nice case. I really like that, because the Malco ones, you know, they just came like in a blister pack, like the Harbor Freight bits. So I had to just throw them in the empty voids of the Blue Point case, just to have all my bits together. So I like having this case. It's nice, especially with the new Vito bag that should be here later today. That's gonna be my grab and go bag, as far as the first bag that I walk in with. So this is awesome. Now, the other things that I picked up, Harbor Freight is great for these little kits. Got these for like working with all your little panelings on your different vehicles and stuff. These are awesome. I have one. I've used it so much. I bought another one, and then I saw this vacuum hose set with caps and plugs. I was like, that's exactly, I need that, because I have some older vehicles that I work with, and got to work with vacuum lines and stuff. Even on some of your newer vehicles, you got to work with vacuum lines. Then just a couple of, just some brake clean. They sell name brand stuff in Harbor Freight more than they used to, and that's a good marketing trend for them, starting to build a reputation as more than just a bargain basement store, to having some stuff, some name brand stuff. So picked up some brake clean. This one's non-chlorinated, and some Goo Gone. I got some silicone on the side of the truck that I'm gonna try to get off from where I touched it when I was working on a camper, and I touched the truck. So I'll try to get this off with this. I'll see how that works. And a couple of microfibers. I buy those for my glasses, to clean my glasses, guys. All right. Oh, I did also pick up these Lau connector pliers. There's the part numbers. This is just for my home box. I bought this just for working on cars. I normally what I normally was using is hose clamp pliers. I'll take a set of hose pliers and stuff. So I finally just got these. I would normally try to do that with connectors, use that. On the brittle ones, it kind of damages them. So we'll just add these to the arsenal, throw those back there. Trash out of the way. All right. So now I'm gonna cut the video and switch all this stuff over to see if it's gonna work out the way that I need it to. All right, guys, so here we have it. So I had to use a screwdriver to pop those out of the detent spots. Just use a flathead screwdriver to pry out those small sections. And that's one of the best things that I loved about the Blue Point case, is that it flipped up like this to get the bits out. And the Milwaukee cases do the same thing, and I don't have to pay 86 bucks for a set of Chinese-made Blue Point bits. I go to Harbor Freight and pay like $7 for a set of Chinese-made bits, which don't rust. So, you know, Snap-on needs to start putting a coating on their stuff so it doesn't rust, because it's not useful for me out in the field like that. And when your bits do rust, you can use a wire wheel to clean them up. This was so rusted that you could not see any gray. I cleaned that up in about 5 minutes with a wire wheel and the vise, so that can happen. So now I have it all loaded out with the bits that I want in it. It's slimmer than the Blue Point case was, more compact. I have everything that I need in it. I didn't put the stuff that I didn't need in it. And yeah, and I get the benefit of having the nice Milwaukee case. And this will be great for when I get my new bag that I will be having all my bit drill, not all of them, just because I got a big Makita bag with a bunch of stuff in it, but just stuff that I need to use, you know what I'm saying, every time I jump out of the truck. So I gotta run, I got a job to go to. Catch you guys later. RV Tech Pro out.